I don't even really know how to start this. We moved into our house. We got our keys on December 18th. Today it is March 9th, so I'm almost 3 months behind on videos, but I was finally ready to sit down and edit the video of the day that we moved into our house and we got our keys. If you don't know, like, kind of like the timeline, the idea of everything, I will leave a link up so you can go watch that video. Corey lived in Florida. I lived here in California. He was coming out to be here for the closing and to get our keys and to spend like 3 days together before he was flying back to Florida to spend the holiday with his family and finish packing everything up. I was going to be out here doing stuff in the new house as well as spending Christmas and everything with my family. And then the night of Christmas, I flew out to Florida so we could start our road trip. Those videos are coming up very, very soon. So I'm very excited about that. I have lost all of the videos from the day that we moved into our house. And yesterday I realized that and it broke down a little bit. I was very upset. I still am upset. You know, I wanted to have all those videos as memories, and I had this plan of how I was going to edit it, and it was going to be a really nice video. I was really, really looking forward to it, and honestly, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I just didn't press record. I don't really know. I don't know if I was just like overwhelmed, but either way, I have like 3 very short videos and a ton of pictures. But that's not enough to make like a YouTube video over it. And in my mind beforehand, I planned on doing a big walkthrough of the house being completely empty on camera and explaining each room and pointing the details out and all that kind of stuff. Now I'm just gonna kind of be explaining to you what happened that day and popping some pictures in so you guys can see them. It's still gonna be good. It's gonna be very, very similar to the video that I did for the floor plan of our house. So Corey flew in on December 17th. He got in that evening and we spent the night at my dad's house and we just hung out. The next day on the 18th, when we actually closed, we were not getting our keys until 2 p.m. So we hung out, we had breakfast. At 2 p.m. we did the final walkthrough. We talked with like a representative of the builder and noticed the little like things that still weren't fixed or new things that we found that needed to be fixed and touched up on. And so that's why you'll see in a lot of the upcoming videos that there's little pieces of blue tape everywhere. Those are just places that need to be like fixed and stuff. They're easy cosmetic things, but obviously we need to keep the tape. So sorry if in pictures and stuff you've noticed that there's been tape. After we got our keys, and to be honest, it was very overwhelming. Overwhelming and underwhelming at the same time, because the guy that did our final walkthrough and handed our keys made it that way. So my mom knew that we were getting our keys at 2 p.m. when we were doing the final walkthrough. So at like 1:30, like 1:15, she brought flowers and champagne and like a little like welcome basket with like champagne glasses and like a candle and stuff that she put together herself. She brought that over to the house and she left it in our kitchen as a welcome present. And it was honestly so sweet and so thoughtful. And also the builder had a welcome basket as well for us. So when we first walked into our house, there were 2 welcome baskets. But before we even got into our house, mind you, Corey has not seen our house since we did the frame walk. So he hasn't even gotten to see that it's a house yet. I got to see it a week before when I did the initial walkthrough with my dad, but Corey hadn't gotten to see it at all. When we get there and we're talking with the guy outside of the house, he goes, "Oh yeah, and some people left some things for you. There's champagne and some flowers in the kitchen for you." Just totally took away the surprise for us. Like, he just kind of like I don't know, like it just would have been nice to be able to like walk into our house and like see those things instead of being told from a stranger that, oh yeah, there's stuff in your kitchen for you. Anyways, so there were still people working on our house when we got there. I mean, like paint was still being finished, people were cleaning, they were like doing all these things in the garage. Like it was not the way that we expected to walk into our house and see it being done, because it wasn't done yet. And thankfully they were only there for like another hour, but it was still just kind of the whole principle of it. We had to walk through with a guy. So the very first time that Corey's seeing the house, it's with somebody else and we're having to nitpick all the things. So Corey doesn't even get to enjoy the nice parts of the house because we're looking at the bad parts of the house. So after the guy left, we officially had our keys. We planned on having my family come by for pizza and champagne, just a celebration, just my siblings and my mom and her boyfriend and just those people. And we wanted a couple hours to ourselves first to enjoy the house and really get to just enjoy it being just the two of us, because this was the only time the house was going to be completely empty. I'm gonna just start talking over pictures and explaining from there. So our front door, we paid extra money to have our front door stained black. Originally, with the exterior paint that we chose for our house, it was gonna have a yellow door. And I'm just not the biggest fan of the color yellow, and I really didn't want a yellow door. So we paid extra to get it stained. And what's really cool is it was not only stained on the front, but it was stained on the back. So normally when you walk into a house, like you see the color of the outside, but the inside of the door is white. Not ours, it's black. So it's so cool, and I love it so much. You walk in, our guest bathroom turned out beautifully. I love the white on white with the black hardware, and I will be doing videos going through each room as we've kind of gotten it more and more decorated too. So this is just the basic pictures for now. Bathroom turned out great. There were a couple little things in there that needed to be fixed, but those were taken care of later on. Then we have the office, which turned out great. The carpet looks good in there. That is the best room for lighting for like the first half of the day. And then we have the guest room as well. That one turned out really nice. Nothing was different in those two bedrooms. They were both the same as far as like carpet and paint colors and finishes, that kind of stuff. Our flooring was honestly like a very easy decision for me. I loved the coloring of the flooring. I wanted a wider tile plank, and that's what we got. And then the laundry room tile, that's what Corey really loved. That was his main decision with our design, and it looks so good. The cabinets in there, that was all standard, so that came with the house. We didn't have to pay any extra for it. The laundry room is huge. The living room looks so much bigger than we thought it was going to, and just the bright windows. And unfortunately, when we were there and I was finally able to take pictures of the house being empty, the sun was already starting to set. And so unfortunately the lighting just wasn't the best, and I have tried editing them to like the best of my ability, but yeah. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen a ton of other nice, more well-lit pictures of the house. If you don't already, make sure to check it out. It's the exact same name. After the living room, we have the dining room, where there's also the door that goes out into the backyard. Our backyard was just plain dirt. We ended up getting sod, and that's gonna be in a whole nother video too. So you guys will see how we've changed our backyard too. The backyard actually turned out to be bigger than we thought it was gonna be. We were a little nervous about how small it would be considering we have 3 large dogs, but it turned out really well, and the dogs love it. Then you swivel into our gorgeous kitchen. That island could not be more what we wanted. It's huge, it's perfectly white, it's crisp. There's tons of cabinets and drawers in the island itself, and then honestly just all of the other cabinets in the kitchen, like we probably have like 2 or 3 cabinets with nothing in it now, and it's still 3 months into us being in the house. Everything is unpacked, but we still have empty cabinets. The black hardware and fixtures in the kitchen look so good. I really love it. Just adds like a little pop, but it is classic enough that allows you to take it in any style direction if you want it. All of our appliances were included except the refrigerator and the washer and dryer. So we did end up living without a refrigerator for about 3 weeks or so, but you guys will see that in a later video too. So that's what that gap is in that wall. Then we have our pantry, which is great. It's huge. There's still a few shelves that don't have anything on it. Going back into the living room and going into the master bedroom, we did pay extra for the door to go outside into the backyard. I've explained all of this in the floor plan video too, so make sure to watch that one if you're a little bit confused. That door is great. We love it. It brings in so much more light in this room. I'm actually in our bedroom right now. You guys are kind of getting like a sneak peek as far as like the decor and stuff like that. And then our bathroom. Our bathroom is just incredible. Like, I love our bathroom so much. The shower, which is a black framed trim along the shower, love it. The little vanity, all of the cabinets and drawers, the big huge mirrors, the 8 cabinets that you can't really see, but it's like right there behind me. Those cabinets are gorgeous with the floating shelves. Our closet is not the biggest closet in the world, but it's not that bad considering. And I mean, it's full, but we have some organizing that we can do. And then of course the outside of our house, that is pretty much it from that day. Afterwards, just, you know, me and him getting to enjoy our house and see it and just look around and enjoy all of the hard work and the time that went into this house and our first house together. And my family came over, we had pizza, and I don't even know if we took pictures from that. Actually, I think my mom has a video from there, so I'm gonna ask her, and if she does, I'm gonna put it next. Had a great time, had fun that night. We had an air mattress that we borrowed from my dad, and we slept in our house in the air mattress. The rest of that weekend we went to IKEA, we went to Home Goods, we went to a few different stores to get a couple different things. And then after that, 2 days later, we had to send Corey back to Florida so he could spend the holiday with his family. And then a couple days later, I flew out there so we could start our road trip. Our road trip videos are going to be so much fun. I've already started editing one of them. There is a lot, so be prepared. I'm going to try to get those out as quickly as I can. There are 4 days of video. I know this is a little bit of a different video, and trust me, this is not going to be the last of the house that you see. I am planning on doing a video of each room as we've really kind of got it like decorated 90 to 100% of the way. I'm sorry, I had so many big plans for this video, and unfortunately it just didn't turn out to be that way, but I hope you guys like this video. It's still so fun to look back on the pictures and just to remember it when it was empty, and it's only been 3 months, but it feels like we've been in our house for forever now. I hope you guys are having a great day or night wherever you are. Hope you're staying safe, taking care of each other, and sending love out to the world today. Stay tuned for day 1 of our road trip. That video is coming up very, very soon. See you later.